Hello, beautiful people. As promised, I was going to do a video series about my mother and her garden and all of her amazing wisdom that is very aligned with the Ringing Cedars of Russia and Anastasia's teachings. So, Mom, share away about your beautiful garden and what you've done here so far. What are we looking at right here?
Okay, we're looking at some grapes. These are 2-year-old grapes, and they're just full of, they're coming full of grapes, just full, and I'm very happy about that. And then we have a hibiscus growing beside it, another rose.
Where, this is the hibiscus here?
This is the rose, and this is the hibiscus.
Oh, okay, this is the hibiscus.
And there's a rose here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, we know this one's a rose.
Okay.
And your name's Rose, and you love roses, so you made sure we have a ton of roses.
And we have a pear tree here, working its way up to the balcony. And here is gooseberry, red gooseberry, green gooseberry and a red gooseberry.
Ah, here comes some gooseberries right now.
That's
coming
good.
in. Yeah.
And then
Do we have any green ones coming yet?
there was maybe somebody ate it already. Let's see. Yep, there's a green one. See?
Oh yeah. There we go. One green one.
Yep.
Coming in.
And this is a tayberry.
Oh yeah, tayberry.
And here we got another hibiscus. A pear tree. Yellow pears coming up. What else do we have here? Oh, and then we have a cherry tree that you love.
It's a cherry blossom tree, so it's not actually going to give us cherries.
No, it's an ornamental one.
Yeah, it's ornamental, but it has the most beautiful pink blossoms here in our town. They just grow. I dropped my phone. It was that pear tree that took me out. We had these beautiful pink cherry blossoms that bloom only in the spring. And so I just was like, I want one. All these houses and streets have one, I want one. And then, go ahead, Mom.
And we have lilacs here underneath it. And up here we planted just...
The lilacs are done. They're also a spring one.
And this one is not done. It'll come again. I see that there are buds coming. We're going to have a 12-inch magnolia flower, white one.
That's the one behind... I just dropped my phone again in the pond here.
Don't drop it in the pond.
Hang on a second. That's the one that's right here behind my cherry tree.
Yeah. And here's a pond I put in. In the pond is reed grass, marsh marigold, water iris. It's already, all these stopped blooming. Only one that's still blooming is the estibule and that. And so here's my pond. It's still waiting for fish. Here's a flower, a pond lily.
Oh, I see it.
Beautiful.
And I just discovered there's some red currants that came in that are ready over here as well.
I wonder if we have any black currants. There's black currants over there too.
I'll take a look and see if I can find them. It's quite the jungle in this garden. There's a lot going on, and we're just doing
whatever we can in every space.
A little at a time. These aren't black currants. I think this is another gooseberries that I'm seeing here. Yeah, they're gooseberries.
Oh, no, they can't be gooseberry. It has to be black currants.
Nope, they're gooseberries.
Okay.
Anyway, so I want to ask you a few more things, Mom, regarding this section that we just saw. What advice do you have for people who want to put in these kind of plants and trees that we just showed in this video today?
Well, it depends what you want and what it's like in your yard. What can you do in your yard? You know, we wanted fruit trees and we wanted flowers and we wanted to use as much available space as we could and make it as picturesque as we could. And so we had to cater to all this. Somehow we had to cater to all their needs. So what happened is we planted a hedge here, a cedar hedge, and then the cedar hedge takes a lot of water. So then we had to accommodate, water and also make sure that the soil wasn't too acidic for some of the trees here that didn't like it because they were too close. Whenever they're suffering in that, we have to amend it and feed it.
So there's many challenges you had in putting everything together.
That's right, and to find the right space for each plant, with something else. That some take more space than others. Some are happy, more happier in one location than another. Now this is a persimmon tree, and this persimmon, I should say. Sorry, and it was suffering, and it's doing a lot better since I helped it with that.
How did you help it? What did you do?
What I did is I mended the soil.
Pretty good. Yeah.
And that because it got too acidic from the needles of the cedar hedge.
Oh, okay.
So I mended it and I gave it a special mineral supplement.
Okay.
And so that it did very well. And this is a 2-year persimmon. Persimmon, I should say. Sorry.
It's okay.
And here, I planted a climbing rose because we have a birdhouse there, and I didn't want the cats to get at the birdhouse.
Yeah.
And so a prickly
There's
climbing
the
rose.
birdhouse that my brother painted for us. You can kind of see it. This is a ginkgo biloba tree that we eat the leaves for every day for our
Yeah.
memory.
And this one has stopped blooming, but has beautiful red blooms, the climbing
Yeah.
rose. And also we planted grape. This is, I don't know, I think it's a red grape, but it is a seeded grape. And it goes we wanted to climb up here and then go this way and have a grape trellis. And that.
It's hard to keep up with you with the tree grabbing
I
me
know.
every time.
Yeah. And underneath here we have palm trees coming. And here's another grape.
This
coming
one's
up
climbing
this way.
more, so yeah, for
And
the other
it's-
birdhouse.
That one only has one. I don't know what happened. You could have cut it with the weed whacker. I don't know. So anyway, what happened here is we go this way. Once it comes in, we want to have a trellis going this way. So it'd be really a nice little note.
That's how I help. I take out plants for her. This is an assorted apple tree
Yeah.
from Costco, I think.
Yeah. We had to treat this one too, so it'd be
Yeah,
okay.
from the cedar pines as well.
And this is a fuchsia, an upright fuchsia. This is for the hummingbirds. It still hasn't bloomed. It will. It likes shade. I have some snapdragons growing in here. I tried to grow some butterfly weed, but each year it didn't come back, so I don't know what happened there. And then these are snapdragons, and that, which I love. And inside here, I just have a bay tree, a bay leaf. And what else here?
Well, hey, look at this. This is our.
Here's Japanese iris.
Sorry, I got distracted by this one here. This
What is that?
another assorted apple tree.
Yeah, and fruit.
And fruit. What is it? Yeah, assorted fruit tree, but I just mainly see apples. So
Okay, and this
Bunch
one.
are coming in here.
Well, they are apples, probably assorted apples.
yeah,
And
it just says fruit. Should say apples.
yeah, and this is pot of gold, which I want and I like. It comes in spring. So I have
You were
that
looking and
finally.
looking for, yes.
Yeah.
Watch your plants. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, don't break anything.
No, I'm getting in trouble.
Very good
Get
at it.
squawked at.
Yeah, you will be. And this is a wild apricot,
Oh, wow.
which we're nursing right now, trying to get it to go properly. It was in sad shape before. It's a lot looking better. And this, we got an avocado, and Jessica went to the Okanagan or wherever, and they brought this home. And look, it didn't do very
Oh,
good.
it's very sad from that road trip.
Yeah, so I have to try to get it to come back.
Oh, man. You can do it. You're
I'll
very good
try.
at bringing plants back. They love
And
you.
This one is, I can't remember what this one is. Do you remember it? You brought that from your trip. Oh, this is an avocado.
Yeah.
Avocado.
That's the other avocado.
Yeah, that we got.
But that one didn't come from the trip.
No,
That
this
one came another place. Yeah.
This one was treated better
Yeah.
compared to this one.
Well, it was just a longer road trip in the hot sun.
I
from
know,
Okanagan
not
Scott.
good for plants.
Well,
Another palm tree. And here is 2 roses that were given to me. So we brought those back to life. But the weather's been so hot, it's been hard on the roses. So whenever they bloom, they fall off and then they come, the buds are left and they'll come again. And what else do I have here? Another rose. Here is an assorted, what is this?
the first of many cherry trees in this yard you're going to see.
Yeah. And this is wild strawberries, wild strawberries.
Oh, yes, they're so delicious, little baby ones. Oh, I see a bunch ripe. I'm going to go eat some.
Okay, eat some.
Okay.
This is an angel trumpet that I had, and it died because I took it out too early.
I was trying to remember what that one was. Oh, we're getting a little overripe here. Let's try this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Oh, they're delicious.
this is a tree that was planted by seed. I think it's a pine tree. It's planted by seed.
Okay.
And here's some more palm trees.
Okay.
Okay, and then you have to go this way. Well, on the table is
Actually-
lemon.
Go ahead.
Okay, on the table is lemon geranium to get rid of the mosquitoes. And then there is lemon balm also. There's lemon balm on the table and that. And then we have to go around this way, I
I
guess.
see you ate a bunch of the peas already. Okay. I think that's good for now, just to give people
Well, I'd like to get right to the banana
an
tree.
idea. You want to wait till we get to the banana tree?
Yeah.
What kind of plant is this?
Oh, a cat.
That's a Mr. Business cat. Hi,
Yeah.
Busy Cat. Ah, he's such a sweetheart.
He's an ornament around the yard.
Yeah, he is. And then there's Blossom over there. And Peaches. I don't know where she is right now. Okay, sorry, we'll get to the banana tree.
This is an assorted tree. It has apricots on it, I believe, pears on it, and plums.
And peaches. Look
And
at the
peaches.
fuzzy peaches everywhere.
Not pears, yeah, peaches.
I think there are apricots on here too. The apricots are over on that branch.
Is it on that branch?
I can see it, yeah, just
Okay.
a sec. I will zoom
Did
in.
you find the plums?
I
Plums, I think, are on the other side.
Yeah, there they are.
Yeah.
And the banana tree.
And the bananas died over winter. They went totally to the ground. And they are heavy feeders. They like a lot of water. And look how they came back. They're beautiful.
We never get bananas here because it's too hot.
It's an
I
ornamental.
mean, it's not hot enough in Vancouver, Canada, so
It's an ornamental banana.
yeah, they do. It
Yeah.
gets pretty big, and then it gets cold, and then it dies,
And then it comes back.
comes back every year. More apricots.
And that will
Okay,
stop here.
so we'll stop there.
Yeah.
2 with my mom and her garden. Continue on, Mom. What are we looking at now?
We're looking at a flowering currant. It blooms in the spring. Nice smell to it. But it's a shrub. And I planted it here right behind this
Cherry tree?
volunteer cherry tree, I think it is.
Volunteer. So many of them because
Yeah.
of that one big cherry tree.
I think it's a cherry, yeah, but volunteer cherry tree. And this is, you got this from your trick. What is this now?
The white mulberry?
That's right, the white mulberry.
Mm-hmm.
You got that. And
That didn't come from the trip. That came from someone else.
Okay.
Someone else. Okay.
all
And
right.
what's that one? Do you remember?
No.
Oh, that's okay.
I can't remember.
There's a lot of plants in here, to be fair. Let me just give you a recap of what we looked at so far. The banana tree was the last one. And then this is what we looked at so far. We didn't even start this other half yet. We'll go there.
Oh, yeah. I
And
do
there's
remember.
peaches.
This one's a Saskatoon. Jess?
Oh, that's a Saskatoon berry. That's
Yes.
right. Okay. All right.
Okay, this one, I don't care.
This one's a Saskatoon.
This
Oh,
one.
there's so many trees
This
everywhere.
is a
This one's a
Saskatoon.
Saskatoon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
But this one, I can't remember what it is now. Anyway, those two.
That's the white mulberry.
Oh, yeah, white
Oh
mulberry.
no, he planted the white mulberry. Wait a second, we're gonna have to discuss that. We're gonna have to figure out what got planted over by the other mulberry.
Well,
Okay,
moving on.
moving on.
Roman cameo was here. It's already had the biscuit.
Tripping over something.
Good.
I always have some kind of disaster
do.
every time I.
Rome,
Go ahead.
wreck something on
Yeah.
my plants, either with a weed whacker
Yeah.
or with your butt.
Okay.
Anyway, Roman cameo and German cameo,
Mm-hmm.
and it's finishing.
Okay.
Here's a maple,
Mhm.
Japanese maple,
Mhm.
and a magnolia tree. It
Mhm.
bloomed a little bit in the spring,
Mm-hmm.
and it's right by the cedars. And here is my second pond. It's a little bigger, and
I remember digging this thing.
and it has calla lilies in it, and again a water iris, and pond plants.
Unfortunately, the calla lilies are all done.
Yeah, they were beautiful.
Yeah, they're everywhere when I went to Oregon. I was looking for them, so I was like, oh my goodness, they're super popular here.
And here
Glad
is
we can't take them across
a
the
pitcher
border.
plant, a very
Oh, I remember getting you that.
it eats insects.
Remember getting you that. Eat more mosquitoes, pitcher plant. Okay.
Well, okay, flies actually. I think it eats, not
Mhm.
mosquitoes.
You should eat
Dragonflies
mosquitoes.
eat mosquitoes.
Okay,
And
continue.
herbs. I planted some herbs in a herb basket.
Mm-hmm.
And then here we have the weeping willow, the miniature weeping willow.
Mm.
And because I wanted pussy willow so bad, and every
Mhm.
year I missed the pussy willow season because
Okay.
the weather was weird.
Okay.
And here is all my what's it called? It's not sage, but what I can't recall. What is that?
Just because you're on the spot, you'll remember later on.
I'm on the spot.
Should
yeah.
we eat a ginkgo biloba leaf to help?
Yeah,
Remember? I'll go
probably
grab one
do.
for us.
Yeah.
Let me go.
Okay, and behind is hosta.
Kelly, come back. You'll think about it. Come,
Okay.
Let me a second here. Get by.
Okay.
I don't want to trip over everything.
Okay.
It's an obstacle course too. It's great. It's very busy. We keep every time we go out, we're not getting another plant, and then we end up coming back with 3 or 4. So we've got a big problem here right now where we're going to put things, and so it's everywhere. And so you just got to watch your step. There's the ginkgo biloba tree. It's here. There we go. I'll pick a leaf for us.
I remembered.
I knew you would, but you get a ginkgo biloba leaf anyway. I'm going to take a little one here. This one and this one. There we go. See? Pretty. I love it. It's like a green, lush paradise. You're so sweet, Blossom. Yes, you are. And peaches together. Well, hey, I ate mine.
Okay. Oregano.
Oregano. There you go.
Like
I'm about to take my phone.
3 different kinds of oregano.
Mhm.
And here's my spirea that we just planted. Here we were trying, forget about those, they're kind of sad.
Cherry tree. Another one.
Yeah,
Volunteer as well.
yeah. And I think that's that wasn't, I think that was planted or no, that was a
Do
volunteer.
you know how many cherry trees we have now?
I don't know, maybe 8.
No, more like 12.
12?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Oh my goodness, sorry, we're getting
here,
nothing.
Jessica, is the climbing purple flower that I got.
Over
and,
here.
And it's a temporary, it's an, it only works for 1 year, and it is, because it isn't frost resistant,
Yeah.
but it's a climber, and I wanted it over this very light trellis that I have.
Crappy Timu trellis.
Yeah. And it's not in bloom yet, but it's coming. But it's only will work for 1 year, or I have to bring it in
Okay.
because it's not cold hardy. And then this here is a mint family. I think this is,
This is our latest peach tree.
yeah,
Can't remember what it's called. Red something.
yeah, and marigold. And this,
Oh. What's that one again? That's another peach tree.
yeah, too. And this is pineapple mint.
Mm-hmm.
So we got that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, these are elderberries. You need 2 of them in order for them to produce berries.
Okay.
And this is a
They're
curry.
Pocahontas elderberries
Yeah.
too. They're rare elderberries because they give big clusters of fruit. I
And-
know because I got a big education on it when I went and got them.
And this is a curry plant. I'm not curry, cilantro. And this is curry.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wait, one's
rosemary,
Mhm.
lavender,
Mm-hmm.
Mexican lavender, and calendula.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got that on this chair that was made for the garden. And over here, under this trellis, is a bench, and on the other side,
Dad
we're
made-
trying to do.
Dad made that bench.
Yep. And on the other side, we have a Mondera. Hopefully, it'll climb up. Hopefully, there's enough time in the season.
And I see some strawberries in our strawberry pool that we're trying to protect from all the critters.
Yeah,
And 6 cats.
yeah.
Let me see. I see strawberries. Oh, there's lots of big ones coming in, Mom.
Are they? Good. But they're not ripe yet, right?
Yes, they are.
Okay,
I think
we'll
they
have to
are.
pick
We'll have
them
to take a
before-
look.
Before something else takes it.
Grapes.
Yeah.
This is seeded grapes. Finally
That's right.
found seeded grapes because they don't sell seedless grapes anymore. I mean, seeded grapes anymore. I get the dyslexia from you.
I don't know. I
Okay.
said the same thing.
Thank you. Say the opposite of what I mean. It's great.
Me too.
Triple of your words. But anyway, yeah, it's hard to get anything seeded. They're trying to sell you more and more seedless and saying it's organic. It can't, or they just.
Anyway.
It's okay.
All right.
I can say that. She's worried
Okay.
about sensory.
And the next thing is, I have Montana clematis.
Okay, well, I
Alice-
can't get there with you there. So
Okay.
Oh,
Montana
here it is.
clematis.
safe from Jessica and the weed whacker.
Yeah.
See?
Anyway,
You can kind of see it. It's very subtle.
and it will bloom in the spring very prolifically. It's supposed to grow like a weed, and it's very nice to go over a trellis.
This is
So I
another-
wanted it to go over this nook here.
This is a trellis
Here we
me and my
have-
friend made.
Um,
Just a second, love. I'm just showing off the trellis we
what's
made.
this called now? Something Japanese.
Did
Something
you
Japanese
did you
maple.
eat your ginkgo biloba leaf?
No, I
But eat
didn't.
it. In the meantime, this one here is hop spear.
Yeah.
So it's very happy.
Are we-
Before my trip, it was just one little stick going straight up, and now it's like leafing everywhere.
And
This
here
is
we
the-
got a clematis, and then the dog.
Safe from Jessica.
Yeah, it was safe from Jessica, this one, but the dog broke the shoots.
But
So
this will be okay.
hopefully
So
it'll come back next year.
this is the one wasn't safe from Jessica and the weed whacker.
Yeah, weed whacker.
So Mom says I can help by not helping anymore. That's how I help.
Trumpet vine for the hummingbirds. We planted it along
Oh,
by
I
the
love
garden
when I
shed.
see hummingbirds. And this is another volunteer cherry tree, but there's so many cherries on this tree.
But a small sour cherry.
Yeah, but they're delicious.
When they're ripe properly.
This is a big fig tree here.
Yeah.
Green figs, not as good as the purple one, but the purple one doesn't give very many because I think it's kind of sad in that position that she's planted.
And this
in.
clematis is blooming late, but it's coming. So that's
This is
good.
the purple fig tree.
And here I want
love
to make
figs.
a shade garden. And so
Hang on a second. I was distracted. I was showing them other things.
This is another Saskatoon one.
Saskatoon berry?
Yes,
Okay.
Saskatoon tree.
Yeah.
And it grows 20 feet. And here we have hostas in the back. And here
Hosta.
we have barberry underneath.
Barberry?
And this is like a shrub rose.
Mm-hmm.
And it had a beautiful pink, nice aroma to it, flower. And see, so many things here. Okay, let's go the other way.
And more cherry, another big volunteer cherry tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Doesn't give as many cherries. What about behind here, Mom?
no, we'll go the other way.
Well, I don't think we can get through though.
No, it doesn't matter. That's the same. There's just
If you say so.
just a fig tree there. That's
All right
it.
then.
It doesn't do much.
All right then.
Okay.
Going
So-
underneath the ladder. Okay. Over here?
Yeah. So here.
But we're doing 10 minutes at a time, and just so you know, we're
Yeah.
almost
Well,
done.
let me know.
No, it's now.
Okay. Well, I just wanted this done.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. And here is just a little rose we planted under the tree. We built up the soil in that. It did bloom, but the weather kind of destroyed the blooms. Little birdhouse here, a strawberry basket, and that's about it we can do for now.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta fix that birdhouse. And part 3 of garden tour with Mom.
Okay. This is an evening primrose.
Mom's garden. Okay.
Volunteer potato plants.
Where are the volunteer potato plants?
Right here. And this is a cellar rack. You eat the roots.
Okay.
I planted carrots, but carrots don't do that well in this soil. Clay soil, it's too heavy for it.
Okay.
But anyway, I tried anyway. The beets came finally,
Yeah.
and that,
That
so
was a
that's
bit-
good.
that was a bit of a struggle.
Calendula right here blooming in the middle.
Mhm.
Dill popping up. It's also
done.
dill is a sacrifice plant, but it's also very good for herbs.
That's the one that fell over there.
Well, that's one of
Yeah.
the things that fell over. They're quite tall now. Okay, so as we go down, here's some more beets. As you see, I can't keep up with the weeds. Here I planted the Three Sisters. So I planted corn, and in between, and I wanted the beans. I planted beans to climb up
Here's
the
a
corn.
squash I see here. Sorry, go ahead.
I planted Three Sisters here. So I planted corn, and then to go up the corn, I planted beans. As you see, there's beans coming. Look.
Oh, wow.
See? I picked already one picking. It looks like I have to pick again. And that. And then I planted squash in order to cover the soil around to shade the soil around the corn. So the corn is growing pretty good here. And down here
The dill is bolting now.
in the back.
Oh, wait, here, there's a plant. Here, there's this is another,
Rose, I said.
and cherry
And
tree.
that's a clematis.
This is our big cherry tree.
sour cherries, yes.
And these are clematises, that's it.
Yeah. And here is again trumpet vine, second year. It hasn't bloomed yet. It'll bloom the third year. And this is a goji tree.
Do we have any more gojis, or are they done?
They're done.
Yeah, I don't see them. Oh, no.
There's
You can
one.
kind of see some remnants of them there. They're kind of drying
There's
now.
one here. Take that one. You see it?
Yeah, way over there. There it is. I don't really like them. They're a bit bitter, but
And the clematis, another clematis, it's like a Nellie Moser sort of.
Okay.
It's not as bright as a Nellie Moser.
okay.
And here is Lucifer coccinea, the orange flowers. See these tall flowers here?
Mhm.
And these are all sunchokes. They grow very tall. And that. And
Delicious.
And that peony bloomed a little bit. It was a new one I put in. Pink. This is a lavage, or lovage it's called.
Very
and
tall.
It's very tall. It's going to seed, and the leaves smell and are like celery. Taste like celery. Can be used as celery. But stronger than celery.
Oh, yes.
Feverfew.
Yeah.
And here is Echinacea golden seal, a different kind, different variety. This one is supposed to be rudbeckia, but it hasn't come yet.
Fire
Different variety.
proxemia back there, too.
Yes, the red ones. And here these are goldenrod for the bees and the birds and that in order to eat pests. Over here I have a climbing rose, but it didn't do that well over here where it is.
It'd be hard to film that.
Yeah.
Where it is.
Yeah. Here's an apple tree. It's doing a little better this year.
Do we see any up? Oh, yeah, there's one I can find. Apples. There we go. Yeah.
Okay, now we have to go this way. This has been crushed by the disagreement with the cats.
Yeah, the cats had a fight here.
And that was called barrage.
A disagreement, we
knocked
call it.
down barrage. Come on, little one.
This is the sturgeon here. Here, Bob, we're gonna go through this way.
No, you can't go the other way.
It's too blocked off. We gotta go around. What's here, Bob?
Oh, I forgot that. These are the 2 elderberry trees we planted.
Oh yeah.
Right here, these are
Yeah,
the
I don't.
elderberry.
They need to be together.
Yeah. Thank you. Got it.
It's okay.
Great. Careful. You don't break anything. Everything's kind of all over the place.
Yep.
Okay. This is Swiss chard.
Yep.
Volunteer Swiss chard.
Yeah.
Carrots again. So there was radishes. They're gone.
Uh-huh.
Beets over here are coming. Oh, good.
Nasturtiums for the salad, that orange flower. They're very nice and tasty. This
I
is
planted
Swiss
onions,
chard.
but they went, because of the rain, they went kaput really fast.
Yeah, I was sad about that when I was harvesting onions for our dish.
Dill again. I had a whole bunch of dill here. Now the squash took over. I didn't have zucchini squash last year, but this year I have a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They're all coming. I can't keep up with it.
Mm-hmm.
And the broccolini bolted from the heat from the that we had over there. But that's a bed, and these are all volunteer. Okay, let's see. The nasturtium I planted in between the beds in order as a sacrifice plant.
But like I was saying, they're very good for salad as well.
Yeah.
We eat the flower, we eat the leaves, and the salad has a little spicy taste. Oh, here's your tomatoes. Little tomatoes.
Okay.
Okay.
Again, a volunteer Swiss chard. Kale back there. Can you get the kale?
It's the dark green one.
Yeah, the dark
there,
green
you
one.
see right there? That's
And
it.
the one with the blue flowers is called barrage.
Yeah.
And in the back is some more squash.
Oh my gosh, I can't get that though, but we already got your squash from before.
Yeah. And there's some, what do you call it? I think not broccolini, but broccoli growing over here.
Okay.
And over here, I don't know if you can see it in the back.
Mm-hmm. I'm zooming in. Purple flowers?
Yes, is a comfrey.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see the apples in the apple tree?
Yeah, I already filmed that.
It's right above.
Yeah.
All right. And over here, I planted peas up the trellis. They're finishing, as you see. Some are turning yellow, and
Really
some
harvested a lot of
haven't
them
got
now.
it all because it was hard to get it
Oh,
all.
I see some fat peas still.
There's still peas we can
Like
that
this
we
here
can pick.
is a good fat pea to go and check.
So they
It's
grew
not
about
too
8 feet tall.
much. Yeah.
So we got that. Now I
the
planted.
Swiss chard looks
yeah.
so great.
Oh, and that's poppy that I planted in
Are
between.
these tomatoes too here?
Yes.
Okay.
They're different varieties, teardrops and all kinds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now here, this is all the nasturtiums I have.
There's some more beans.
Calendula, Jessica.
I already filmed.
Okay. And there's a tomato red coming in. That's
Oh,
just
we
a
have some
very
red
tiny
ones
one.
coming. Those are delicious though. They like
That's
exploded.
a pot tomato.
Those are the ones
All right.
that you buy at the store.
So I planted, I got this, a frame, and I planted tomatoes in it. There's 5 tomatoes in rows, going each way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that in a row. So 1 row, 2 row, 3 row, 4 row, 5 rows. And they're indeterminate tomatoes, so I should have really big tomatoes and grow really tall. Here are some peas that are doing well. Still in the process of filling out. Okay.
Or tomatoes.
More tomatoes are coming out of my trellis that I had, or cages.
Yeah.
And these red flowers I planted with the peas, scarlet runner beans,
Okay.
and that. So you see, this is a sunflower, beautiful sunflower branching.
So not a sunchoke. Sunchokes also have sunflowers.
Yep,
Looking
not
like
sunflower,
Well, they
but-
look like a
Yeah,
sunflower.
but this is a sunflower. See how it's branching? This is a different variety. This is a weed I have to get at. And here I planted cucumbers. They came in late, and I don't know how many I'll have. Not a good year for cucumbers. Blueberries.
Oh, I gotta pick more of these.
Yeah, they're coming. They're ripening again.
This tree, I just picked a bunch, and now there's a bunch more for me to take.
So here,
This one's not ready yet, but okay, I'll show you.
blueberries.
These are the blueberries.
We have three blueberries. In the back is a. Are you ready?
In a second. So blueberries. This one seems to be the happiest.
Okay,
I picked a bunch on this.
That's
one.
a variety.
Keep bringing more.
variety. And that's a cherry tree in the back.
Another cherry tree.
And then a Lucifer Coxemia there.
Can't see it.
Yeah, behind in the big leaves.
Oh, is it the red
but
flower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here a rhubarb is a third picking will be.
Okay, the big leaves down there.
I'm watering our mulberry,
Molly.
Molly the mulberry.
She's looks like she might be finishing up. She's not giving us so many berries like she was before.
No, she's coming
Okay,
again.
she's coming back.
She needs a little break. And then the cherry tree, we planted a bamboo in a pot so it wouldn't spread. We want to cover up that hole.
Mhm.
And that. And this is another tree. I don't know what it is. We're trying to rescue it. Okay.
Which tree? The dark one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Raspberries. I cut them all down. Look how tall they are. And they're late variety. So we'll have raspberries late in the season. There's a bee, I see.
Oh, I see some raspberries. Do you want some raspberries?
Is it ready? Good.
Here's one. You want this one?
Sure.
And then you see another one, but she needs a bit more time. Let's see who else I can find. I'll find one for myself somewhere. I'm going to put a trellis in this path here so these raspberries can't grab you while you walk past.
I wanted that. How good is it on this side?
Yeah, we'll figure it out. There were
All right.
raspberries here. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Here, I planted a turmeric late in the season. If it needs 9 months, and if I don't have enough time, I'll bring it in. And that because it's not cold hardy. Ginger is planted in this pot.
Yeah.
And horseradish in this pot.
Okay.
This is another tree. I can't remember what it is. And this our olive tree. It had blooms this year for the first time. See, as you see, the raspberries will be coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we already have a few raspberries.
Over here is another tayberry.
Okay, we should finish up right away.
Okay.
Right, start another part. So we'll stop here. Back with part 4 of a tour of Mom's garden, and this is our thorny tayberry, and this is our, which was this, our blackberry?
Thornless blackberry.
Thornless blackberry.
And it's coming.
So one has
It's just
thorns,
about ripe.
and the other doesn't. Oh yeah, look at this. It's starting. Oh wow. And we really cut this one back all the way down. I didn't think we would get anything this year.
And here we have our citrus, our lemon trees. We have and we have 4 lemons on this one.
So, lime.
No, it's lemon.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Looks like
and
lime.
it bloomed this year
Okay.
for the first time.
Oh.
Okay. And I planted all varieties of pepper. Somebody in the family really likes hot peppers, and I like the banana peppers.
Our landlord.
And the
Landlord
ordinary
family
one.
friend.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's, you can see all the different crazy hot peppers, which I'm terrified of. I don't want to even, like, these are things that are gonna, like, you know, be able to function for a while.
Hungarian pepper.
What kind of flower is this, Mom?
What?
This plant.
Oh, that's our cat.
It's a business cat.
Yeah.
Hey, business. What do you have to say? Meow. Business. Hey, baby. Meow.
Jessica.
Hang on. I'm filming the business.
Okay.
Okay.
This was a potato bed.
Yeah, Mom and I
And
harvested
it's
those.
harvested early. And here we had again beginning peas at the very early on.
And we harvested those
And we
too.
harvested those. And this is lettuce. It's finishing. It doesn't like the hot weather. Starting to bolt. Here I have in pots again peppers, a
Hot
whole bunch of
peppers.
peppers, hot peppers.
You can kind of see them.
Yeah. Here is a cherry tree. We had a
Jeez.
couple of
Look
cherries.
at these scary ones. Oh
Uh-huh.
my goodness. Okay, this is another cherry tree.
Yeah.
Are you guys keeping track of how many cherry trees we have? I still can't figure out how many
Okay.
we have.
And thyme growing under the cherry tree.
Fine.
Kind of happy.
It's a bit
Oregano
thyme.
in bloom on the bottom. And behind there is a hydrangea. I cut it right back and it's coming back really fast.
That's the hydrangea.
Yeah. And behind there was a bed of garlic, and I don't know how it's going to be, but anyway, the rain didn't help it any.
And what's here?
In fact, Jessica, we have to dig that up yet.
Fun. Okay, what's here?
Over here is a volunteer squash, a volunteer broccoli, and broccoli is here. I planted, and over there is red. Here is red cabbage. Something's trying to attack it. I noticed.
They're massive.
Look at the red cabbage.
By volunteer, you mean you didn't plant them? They just planted themselves?
No, I planted the
Okay.
red cabbage. The only thing that's volunteer is that squash there.
This is a squash too, this big one along it.
I planted
right?
all that.
Oh, wow.
But the one in the bed, I didn't put it
Look
in.
at this giant cabbage patch head.
Oh, look at the cauliflower coming, the purple cauliflower.
And the yellow cauliflowers.
Do you see it?
I don't see the purple. There we go. Oh,
I
whoa.
have to pick it before something happens to it.
Whoa.
Or some insect gets it.
Let me see if I can get another shot of big head of purple cauliflowers.
I have tangents for the pests.
The yellow flowers?
step on
the
them.
yellow flowers?
Yeah, don't step
I'm
on
not, I see it.
Okay, squash. This is another
Gets
mint.
squawked at. The mint, my shadow is blocking it.
Okay.
Poppy.
Yeah, that's volunteer wildflower. Again, a primrose.
This is, oh, hey, is that a big plum that
Yes,
just came in?
plums coming
This is an assorted fruit tree, I believe, as well. It looks like we only have one plum on it for this. Oh no, I see two. There's another plum.
Actually, there's more, but you can't see.
3 plums, 4 plums, 5 plums.
Yeah.
Only the plums came in this tree. I believe there's a bunch of things on this tree.
Maybe it's late.
Well, peaches, plum, and some other, I can't read the right labels
So
in
in
this
the back
moment.
is honeysuckle, which we want to move. And here I planted corn with squash. And the squash is going crazy, as you see. And, oh, there's some more poppies that came up.
I see it, a big yellow squash flower.
Yeah,
I'm not
careful.
stepping on it.
Apple, another apple tree. What is
This is an assorted apple tree.
Okay.
So there's a whole bunch of different kinds of apples on it, so we'll see. But there's this branch is happy. It's the only one that decided to give us apples. So that branch is, what apples are we? What are we getting? The Gala apple branch is the only one that will have.
Okay, you ready?
Blossom and Peaches are playing. Hi, girls. You want to do anything here, Mom?
Yeah.
Oh, too late. They ran away. Just a second. This is my cat ramps for them to come in and out of my room.
Here we had a bed of potatoes.
We dug those up together.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of work.
And then this is what is this tree again called?
Dogwood.
Thank you. And then these tall stuff here is our sunchokes.
Yeah.
But you can see how one is actually flowering over there. You can see these giant looking sunflowers. That's the sunchoke. So can be thought to
the
be-
roots are edible.
yeah, and they're delicious.
And we also planted potatoes with the sunchoke. So we have to harvest it at the same time.
Okay. Fennel. I love this for your
I
breath.
gotta move it.
You said-
You have to help me move it to the front.
Okay. I'm gonna eat some fennel. I love fennel. Even like the fennel liquor. Oozerita.
There's some kind of tree.
Okay. Cherries, they're cherries.
Okay, we got 2 cherry trees here, and over here is wisteria. 3rd year we'll have a bloom.
And they smell amazing. I remember them in Portugal. They're so lovely. Kiwi.
And this is my forsythia tree. Will bloom in the spring, and we cut this right down because it was knocking down the balcony, and it came back like crazy. And it still needs to be cut down.
Kiwis. You didn't say kiwis. This is a kiwi tree.
What did I call
We
it?
got it down because she's
I did say kiwi.
just taking out the deck.
Yeah,
Plum tree back here.
yeah. And it's
Forsythia.
got a few plums.
Yep.
I don't know if it's going to have a lot. See, it has plums over
And
there.
forsythia
Yeah,
and
not forsythia.
croxemia.
Yeah,
And these purple ones,
bluebells.
bluebells. And
And this is another cherry tree, I believe.
and another cherry tree.
Yeah, and
a
over there,
raspberry
and
tree.
over there's a raspberry tree.
And that's it. We're done the tour in 4 parts. And I just want to show you the kiwi tree. It's like very fuzzy. And you can
We
see
cut down a lot.
we
but
cut
it's
it down, but it just keeps on insisting on growing
It's
and
going
coming back.
past the,
It doesn't get deterred. What do you think, business?
It's going past.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the puppies.
I know I got them as well, playing and playing.
Cute.
All right,
It's going past the path all the time.
that's it. That's the garden tour. Hope you enjoyed it.